all of you know that in your previous classes we have already completed all the concept from chapter number 7, that is fraction. So in this video we are going to complete chapter end exercise of this chapter. First question, sir, MCQ question, that means you have to choose the correct option. First question. The fraction that represents 8 hours of a day is which fraction? That means which fraction represents 8 hours of a day? You know that 1 day equal to 24 hours. That means 24 hours equal to 1 day. You have to find out 8 hours equal to how many days, or 8 hours equal to how much fraction of a day. You know that 24 hours equal to 1 day. Okay, so 1 hour equal to 1 by 24 day. Then you have to find out 8 hours equal to how much day? 8 hours. 8 hours. So 8 hours means 8 times 1 upon 24 day. So 8 3s are 24. That means 1 by 3. This will be the answer, 1 by 3. Next, what fraction of 1 kg is 125 gram? You know that 1000 gram equal to 1 kg. So 1 gram equal to 1 by 1000 kg. You have to find out 100. So 1000 gram 1 kg, 1 gram equal to 1 by 1000 kg. By unitary method you can write this. Then 125 gram. 125 gram equal to 1 by 1000 multiplied by 125 gram. Now you have to simplify this fraction. 5 25s are 5 4s are, we can cancel this by 5 and we can cancel this also by 5. Then 5 5s are 25, 5 8s are 5 1s are 5. 1 upon 16 gram. Sorry, I think there is some silly mistake. 5 25s are 125, 5 2s are. Okay. Then 5 4s are, then 5 8s are. So that is 1 by 8. This will be the correct option, 1 by 8. Next, if 2 by 3 part of a figure is shaded, the fraction representing unshaded part of the figure. So this much part is shaded. You have to find the unshaded part. So total fraction 1, shaded part 2 upon 3 part, you have to find the unshaded part. You have to find the unshaded part. Unshaded part, that means you have to remove this part from the total part. 1 minus 2 upon 3. You have learnt already that how can you subtract the fractional number. 1 can be written as 1 upon 1. These are unlike fractions, so you have to find the LCM of 1 and 3, that is 3. 1 3s are 3, 3 1s are 3. 3 there, if you divide this denominator by LCM, you can get 1. 1 multiplied by 2 gives 2. So that is 1 by 3. Unshaded part 1 by 3. Next question. A fraction equivalent to 32 upon 20. 32 upon 20. So that is you have to simplify this value. If you divide this by 4, you can get 38, and if you divide this by 20 by 4, you can get 5. 8 by 5. This will be the answer. 8 by 5. This will be the answer. Next question. Question number 5. If 36 upon 60 is equivalent to 3 upon x, then the value of x. You have to find the value of x. 36 by 60 is equivalent to 3 upon x. That means if you simplify this, if you will represent this fraction in simplest form, then you can get a fraction which is equivalent to 3 upon x. So that means first of all you have to simplify this fraction. You have to find the simple form or lowest form of this fraction. 36 is divisible by 3, 36 is divisible by 6 and 60 is also divisible by 6. So you can cancel this by 6, that means you can divide this by 6, 6 is the 36. Then you can cancel this 60 by 6, 6 10s are 60, 3 2s are 6, 2 5s are 10, 3 by 5. But in the question it is given 3 by x. So what is the value of x? The value of x is 5. X is 5. The value of x is 5. This will be the correct option. Then the smallest of the fraction 3 by 4, 5 by 6, 7 by 12, 2 by 3. You have to find the which is the smallest fraction. You can see that these are the unlike fraction. That means first of all you have to find the like fraction. You have to convert this into like fraction. How can you convert this? First of all you have to find the LCM of the denominator. 4, 6, 12 and 3. 4 1s are 4, 6, 4 3s are 12, 3. Then 3 2s are 6, 3 1s are 3, 3 1s are 3. So the LCM is 4 into 3 into 2. That is LCM is 24. So that means you have to make denominator of each fraction 24. প্রত্যেকটা fraction এর denominator কে 24 করতে হবে. 3 by 4. That means you have to make this denominator 24. How can you make this? 4 6 are 24. So you have to multiply both by 6. 18 by 64. Sorry, 18 by 24. Next 5 by 6 multiplied by 4. Sorry, multiplied by 4. 5 4s are 20 by 24. Next 7 by 12. You have to multiply this by 2 to make it 24. 14 by 24. Next 2 by 3 you have to multiply by 8 to make it 24. 16 by 24. So can you tell me what is the smallest? You know that when the denominators are same, then whose numerator is smaller, that will be smaller. Whose numerator is greater, that will be greater. Here 14 is the smallest. So 7 by 12 is the smallest fraction. 7 by 12. This will be the smallest fraction. Okay, clear? Next question. Question number 9. Question number 7. You have to find the largest fraction. This is actually same as question number 6. But in 6 you have to find the smallest, and in 7 you have to find the largest. So I hope all of you can do this by yourself. Next question number 8. When we subtract 2 upon 2 by 3 from 5. From 5 you have to subtract this value. 5 can be written as 5 upon 1, and this is a mixed fraction. So you have to convert this into improper fraction. You have to convert this into improper fraction. 2 whole 2 by 3, 3 2 is 6, 6 plus 2 8, 8 by 3. Now you have to subtract this. First of all you have to find the LCM of 3 and 1. LCM of 3 and 1 is 3. You have to divide this LCM by 1. So if you divide you can get 3, 3 5s are 15. Next, if you divide 3 by 3 you can get 1, 1 8s are 8. So 7 upon 3, this will be the answer. 7 upon 3. That now you have to convert this into mixed fraction. 3 2 is 6, 2 whole 1 by 3. 2 whole 1 by 3. This will be the answer. 2 whole 1 by 3. Next, question number 9 on simplification. You have to simplify the value. You have to simplify the value. 7 by 3 minus 3 by 4 minus 2 whole 1 by 3. So first of all 7 by 3, 3 by 4. First of all you have to convert this into improper fraction. 2 through the 6, 6 plus 1 7. 7 by 3. Okay, so these are the unlike fractions. So you have to find the LCM. 3 4 and 3. The LCM is 12. Now you have to divide the LCM by the denominator, that is 12 divided by 3 gives 4, 4 7s are 28. Next 4 divided by 12, 12 divided by 4 gives 3, 3 multiplied by 3 gives 9, 12 divided by 3 4, 4 multiplied by this will be 28. Okay, 28 minus 28 minus 28. This will be 0. 28 minus 28. This will be 0. 0 minus 9. Minus 9. Minus 9 upon 12. Minus 9 upon 12. Now you have to convert this in lowest form. In lowest form or simplest form. 3 3s are 9. 3 4s are 12. The answer will be minus 3 by 4. This will be the actual answer. Next, question number 10. If capacity of a water bottle is 5 by 12 liters, so 5 by 12 liter, that is one water bottle is required to fill 5 upon 12 liter. The quantity of water required to fill 36 such bottles. So 5 by 12 liter of liquid is required to fill one bottle. So how much water can be required to fill 36 such bottles? 36, that means the capacity of one bottle, water bottle is 5 by 12 liter. You have to find the capacity of 36 water bottle. You have to find the capacity of 36 water bottle. You know, when the information of one object is given and asked for the information of many objects, you have to multiply it. 5 by 12 multiplied by 36 liter. So 12 3s are 36, 3 5s are 15. 15 liters. So 5 by 12 liter is required to fill one bottle. So 15 liter liquid is required to fill 36 such bottles. 15 will be the answer. Okay. Next, come to the next question. True or false? True or false? First question, 3 by 5 of 100 rupees is 20 rupees. Is it correct? Is it correct? 3 by 5 of 100 rupees. 3 by 5 of 100, that means multiplied. 5 20s are 100, 3 20s are 60 rupees. But here 20 rupees is given, so this will be false. Next, a fraction whose numerator is 1 is called unit fraction. This is absolutely true. Next, question number 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 2, 3 by 4, 7 by 8 are arranged in descending order. Is it true? 1 by 4, 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 1 by 2, 3 by 4, 7 by 8. You have to find the descending order. Descending means, so is this fractions are arranged in descending order? Descending order means bigger to smaller. So greater to smaller ke ei fraction gulo arrange kora ache. You have to check that. 1 by 4, 1 by 2, 3 by 4 and 7 by 8. So these are the unlike fractions. You have to first you have to find the LCM of the denominator. 4, 2, 4 and 8. LCM is 8. So you have to make all of denominator 8. So you have to multiply numerator and denominator by 2 to make it 8. So 2 upon 8. You have to make it 8. So that means you have to multiply by 4. So this will be 4 upon 8. This will be 6 upon 8 and this will be 7 upon 8. So you can see that these are arranged from smaller to bigger. So but descending means bigger to smaller. So this will be false. Next, fraction with different denominator are called unlike fraction. Is this true? Yes, fraction with different denominator are called unlike. This is true. 7 17th is equivalent to 7 17th is equivalent to 17 by 7. 7 17th, that will be 7 upon 17. Okay, so this is not correct. This will be false. Next, the fraction with the same denominator are called unlike fraction. The fraction with different denominators are called unlike, but same denominators means like. So this will be false. Next, when numerator of a fraction is greater than the denominator, then the fraction is said to be an improper fraction. Numerator is greater than the denominator, the fraction will be improper. But here it is given proper, so this will be false. Okay. Next, fill in the blanks. Question number 1. You have to find the value. 5 by 9 plus 2 by 3 minus 7 by 12. You have to find the value. How can you find that? You have to simplify the so this is actually you have solved in your previous class. How can you add or subtract the fraction? I hope all of you can do this. So I am not solving this question. Next, the fraction equivalent to 5 by 6 having numerator 20. So you have to make the numerator 20. How can you make that? You have to multiply 5 by 4. So 5 multiplied by 4 gives 20. 6 multiplied by 4 gives 24. 20 upon 24. This will be the answer. 15 by 23, 15 by 48. You have to put greater than or less than sign. So you know that when the numerator are same, then whose denominator is greater, that will be smaller. Numerator same hole denominator jar boro seta choto hobe. So this denominator is greater and this denominator is smaller. So this will be greater than. 15 by 23 greater than 15 by 48. 8 hours is dash of a day. This is actually question of MCQ question of question number 1. So this will be 1 by 3 of day. 25 by 40 is equivalent to 5 by x, then x. You have to find the value. So you have to cancel 5. 5 is a 25, 5 8 is a 40. So 5 by 8 is equivalent to 5 by x. That means the value of x is 8. 2 by 3 is dash than 3 by 2. Greater than or less than. 2 by 3, 3 by 2. These are the unlike fraction. These are the unlike fraction. So you have to find the LCM of denominator. 3 and 2 LCM 2 by 3, 3 by 2. LCM is 6. So you have to make this 6. So 4 upon 6, this will be 9 by 6. So 4 by 6 is less than 9 by 6. 4 by 6 is less than 9 by 6. So that means 2 by 3 is less than 3 by 2. Then the simplest form of 10 by 4. 5 2 is a 10, 2 2 is a 4. The simplest form of 5 by 2 is 10 by 4 is 5 by 2. I hope all of you can understand. Next, question number 1. Match the column. You have to match the column. Column A with column B. This fraction, total number of part 2, from this 2 part 1 part is shaded. So 1 upon 2, this represent this figure. Next 1 2 3 4, 4 parts are there, and from that 4 parts 3 parts are shaded. So this will be 3 by 4. Next, this fraction, from this fraction how many parts are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18. From 18 parts, 1 2 3 6 parts are shaded. So that will be 6 1s are 6, 6 3s are 18. So that means this represents 1 by 3. Next, from this fraction, total 8 parts are there, and from 8 parts 3 parts are shaded. So this represents 3 by 8. Okay. Next, question number 2. You have learnt about all type of fractions. You have learnt about all type of fraction: mixed fraction, unlike fraction, improper fraction, unit fraction. So these are the mixed fraction. Unlike fractions whose denominators are different. So that means these are the unlike fraction. Improper fractions whose numerator is greater than denominator. So these are the improper, and unit fractions means whose numerator is 1. So this will be the unit fraction. Okay. So I hope all of you can understand well all the questions from section A of chapter and exercise. So from chapter and exercise, you need to solve only the answers of section A. You have solved many questions from the previous assignment. So don't need to solve the questions from section B. But if you want to solve this maths, you can solve this. But I think it will be more applicable to solve the maths from chapter and from section A of chapter and exercise. Okay. So if you have any queries to solve any question, to understand any question from this exercise, you will ask me.